for while I eat my donut, and then we will stream. Let everyone know about start. Hey, we will have some fun doing some footing today. Sorry, things are in slightly wrong position because I cleaned my desk the other day. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we want to do weapon mastery, tell you about the ETC tab, and via announce. What was that? Okay, we want to go to what's the command for announce? No, I want at command current document. Thank you. Oh wait, announce is a what's it called? Yeah. Yeah, broadcast is what I'm looking for. No, Tommy is broadcast is for everybody. It's clip display message, that's what I'm looking for. Is it? I want it to be. You know, I can use broadcast. And if we'll do this, we'll grab this real quick, and then we want to go to entire solution. Well, we want to find weapon mastery, all three guard. Definition, subtype, main, EXP display, EXP display. that can really be improved, but a new EXP. There it is. Okay. So here we want to do a announcement. Grab a spring real quick. Output. As it be mission. I believe this is going to be self. Yeah. VC default, video definition. Yep. Okay, so we want self. And yellow. Okay. And then we need to set a variable. Right here. I think I'll just do it if it hits level 1. Skill level equals to 0. We'll do it 5 times. 1 for each mastery. It will save me a variable, but I need to check and store. So okay, and then we want to change the message to a little hard-coded message here. We'll just grab this from you. I'm just going to get rid of this. Okay. Put a space there. ATC tab skill window, Alt S for your mastery. Okay. Now we have a weapon mastery announcement. I'll do it once per mastery type. I'll consider any extension of the tutorial. Ideally, you would do it. We'll leave it on for every character as well. Okay, those are NPC ones. This one, first runic essence. Okay. Okay, grab this real quick. I'm going to need to compare a variable here. So we'll go to definition. grab this real quick. We'll grab, we want to go to enchanting. So the first runic essence you get, runic essence is from every monster though. We don't have a way, we don't currently have a way to tell if an item was dropped. Or if you picked up an item for the first time, I should say. I'll skip that one for a moment. And then auto event, that's going to be an auto trigger. Yeah, so this only one needs to be in source. I could do an on pickup event, but I really don't want to do that. Because that very quickly gets out of control. Okay. And I guess this is an item drop. Okay, so on PC, take item. Okay, and then I'm not sure if I could. Minimize this. My bad. Okay. And then we want to do like case or item ID underscore recognition, I believe. I'm gonna look up the runic essence ID real quick. Import item. Item to be custom runic essence. Yeah, that's what I thought. Are you in? City, enter ESS, PNCP. I need to remember to minimize that shit. Break. Now we need to do a variable check here. No. Okay. Now we need to do a variable set and a variable check here. Then we need to do and then initiate the variable name. Definition. And this would be first room. Essence. Less than 1 amount and set to 1. Okay. Go ahead and move you up to here, so I'm using it twice now. Okay, so now we have first rank essence to show excuse me. Okay, first rank essence, and then we want to announce that. I don't know if I can probably just do that, right? Yeah, I can. We don't need it, it's not dynamic. But I went to string length, so yeah, we'll get in. I'm gonna grab this. 51061 and the ET 51061. How do you want to add a navy here? No, we will not have a navy there. I actually want to move this lower down the list, I think. Yeah, put it right in there. Oh, sorry. I have this still. Okay, put that down there. Right after it deletes the item. Or right before it deletes the item, yeah. Well, it does not take into account party sharing options. That's fine. I could. Where is this called? Skill greed. Cliff take item. Yeah, I take up this 3 different places. We'll do it on the cake item crew. Actually, no, I'm doing. I go to definition. Is there a point where it's always true? Okay, it's always true after this point, so. We can probably here. We'll always return true then. Okay. How goes the gents? Where's my chat? I realize my chat's missing. Which? No, my chat's missing. They're just user quiet today. Okay, Runic Essence is now... properly announcing when you first get your first one. Okay. I actually don't have a differentiation for these two things, so I'll hold off on that for now. After leaving the event, that should be okay. That should be doable. Let's see. No. NPC, custom, NPC, private, event, auto event. Only if you win, or even if you lose. Yeah, even if you lose, that's what I said. I don't think I have a way of doing that. The event queues start. Let's go ahead and go to a Frost real quick. I think this is. Okay, so. So it does in fact warp everybody who's registered. But that's not the norm, remember correctly. So like if I go to pouring, I go to on pour. It's on pouring start. Oh no, okay. I do use the this method. I think I can probably do this. I need to switch this function to a call function rather than a, what's it called? Yeah, I'll switch it to a function where it does the, where you insert that. But it should be doable. Slight pain in the ass, but it should be doable. I'll hold off on that one for now as well. Yeah, I'll hold off on those two. Save. Save. Homunculus stuff. My homunculus notes. Oh, that was for, okay. This is the new homunculus evolution thingy. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, multi-chat. Who's messaging me? 1 second, someone's texting me. Okay. Okay, I've already done most of the stuff with the homunculus that I wanted to do for stages. I still want to grab a skill from the second stages and give it to the first stage. So every Pokemon heals we get a new skill. Preferably a damage skill. Bloodlust got moved to filler. SBR got turned into self-destruct for Amister. A bio explosion is just a magic attack. Yeah, the only one I want to change still is chaotic benediction. I actually need to check Van if auto bolt works on Van. Let me go ahead and well, that's legit. While that's building, I'm gonna need a donut. When building it. Okay. Minimize on server. Oh. There's a typo in a tip box. I wonder where that came in. I'm assuming Null did not test his tip box changes or tip boxes before sending them to me. Data tip box into hold that again. 3178. Go 3178. Oh, no, this is missing a comma. That. Yeah. Okay. Reset this, delete, confirm. Call homunculus. We want to grab you. And then that's home level 50. That's home friend deploy 10,000. Hungry 100. Oh, that hunger 100. Wait, what? Whatever. At home. Involve our skills. Good. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, spawn 1905. Oh, there it is, man. Yeah, so he now autobolts like Professor. Home. 100. Up his level. There we go. Yeah, so he does about 30,000 damage with another attack. 2,000 damage with a crit. Obviously, my stats have no influence on Monculus, so yeah, 5,000 magic attack. Yeah. What's the fuck command for feeding your pet? Or feeding your homunculus? I thought I was hungry. Yeah, it is hungry. There's no. Oh, I'm putting E on Y, aren't I? Hungry. Whatever, fucking heck. Yeah, I was spelling it fucking wrong. Oh, I feel somehow I forgot the R. Oh, that one. Okay, whatever. Typing is hard. Okay. Let's see that at home mute page. I'm thinking about making the two variants involve into different things. Because we have making it so the subvariant actually matters for the evolution status skills. Also, skills reset when you mutate and use unlock everything at once. There's no requirements anymore. There needs to be a notification to cast that spell. Alt. Roll. God damn it, what's the fucking control to? There it is. Yeah, 51,000 damage, no gear. Is actually insane. Like, that's so much DPS. Specifically, spawn, 5. Yeah. I'm fine with the legions. Like those are fine. Plus 17 int. Am I not getting the? Oh, it doesn't calculate until map change. Okay, good to know. I will have to update that so he automatically your int automatically updates when he disappears. His plus 10 int is a big difference. The only thing that scales off magic attack is upward though, right? Yeah. Yeah, I still wanna do chaotic, still do something with chaotic benediction. Right now it's randomly heal. Also, it's so long. Let's go ahead and rip. Is there a way to lift this up? Or is this just not fucking adjustable? That's annoying. Oh my god. Okay, that's incredibly stupid. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's like pixel perfect where you click. Just below the line. See? If I click here though, it doesn't do anything. Heal self, master enemy. Self, master enemy. Self, master enemy. I don't like this skill is so dumb, like actually the skill is so dumb. I also got rid of the passive skill. So it's something about an AoE, what? Within range, yeah, okay. So let's go. Okay, there it is, okay. It's around itself, not around target. Needle Stinger. Might go with Poison Mist, probably. Most likely the one that's going to get transferred for this one. That was not Poison Mist. Poison Mist. Spread poison on the ground. 1000% magic attack. 15 seconds. God, that is disgusting. What is that? Oh, I can't. It's just still up. Yeah, 76,000 damage. That's way too strong. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to tune down the magic attack scaling on these guys so they're a little bit less offensive. And they need more power. I can add it to their, what's it called? Yeah, their stats are, I think their stats are just too high. Home shuffle. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, the 400 int is a lot of int. Well, that's also 1000%. I can always lower that percentage on the secondary skills. But this one's only, oh, sorry, not that one. This one's only 500%. And that's still, like, that's 4 cards. If we do F job wizard, F good. F job wizard. Done. That's all skills. Go put on I'm gonna grab a firebolt real quick. Oh wait. That. Yeah, considering that is how much a wizard does, yeah, there's a problem there. You're doing 10 times more damage than a wizard. Granted, Sage a little bit more, but that's beside the point. Yes, I'll probably have to drop those numbers down, maybe like 30%. Just lower his whole staff by 30%. I also did want to do something with these still. I'm looking at adding throw combo things with like add potions similar to their new throw one, but I still need to read Null's message on Discord about Assassin. I was hoping he'd be here for me to read it so I can respond to it in like real time. But let me go ahead and just copy this whole thing real quick to a new notepad. Minimize this. RO. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll pull up the. This is what I'm reading, but I'm gonna read it off of the Discord one because the Discord one has got better tabulation and stuff. So if you guys want, you guys can read off there. He wants AP Qatar to be an AP consumption and a simpler build. Build AP rotation. Okay. Dual wield status to AP generation. Harder build, status build up, melee or range, maintain AP for SD, instant immunity for Groomtooth and generated poison. Backside for survival, so risk of SD pop. Flux reposition, stereo. Okay, no cooldown, max level is to 5. Actually might change cloaking outright. I might remove the crit modifier on cloaking entirely, and make it a mobility skill. So it's purely mobility. Obviously that means it would be useless in PvE, but what is this? 150 plus 15 times skill level CPM divided by 8 skill level CPM. What does that mean? I don't know if I can clue what that means. Dual wield, not dual dagger. Yeah, I figured. Unchanged. Wait, my lady's kiss. Tax target number times equals to CPM divided by 30 with 30% times skill level more status buildup over milliseconds. Each hit can double attack like normal, but doesn't crit. Cost 1 SP per hit, okay. Groundtooth is no longer a crit. Now double attack when dual wielding, apply status effects and build up in each hit. No longer requires sonic blow, yeah, that's fine. Instead, it only requires fighting 2. I'm fine with that. I think this is just what I said, but I don't know about the 30% plus times skill level more status build up, because the way status build up works is slightly different. In the status build up calls, there's no, I would have to make some like really special conditions for this. That might be a pain in the ass to do, so that might not happen. Instead, I might do reduced damage, but the equivalent bonus hits. Or just give it more hits. Because this would be the, I'm just 5, yeah, 5, okay. Yeah, so there's 150% more status build up, so that'd be a 2.5x modifier on your thing, so just get them 2.5x more times. So like lower that to 15, and then lower the damage slightly. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. The Grimtooth hit, it's fine. Reaper's Claw deals 2 hits for 300% attack, and plus 4 times skill level crit chance. 20% crit chance, okay. Excess crit chance is bonus critical damage. This is going to be a that would be a pain in the ass to code. Is doable, but it's going to be a pain in the ass. SP cost. Remove cooldown, reduce thing. APM reaction range, okay, that's fine. Sonic acceleration is unchanged. Enchant poison. Toggle, no SP cost, no cooldown. Yeah. Why is this a toggle? Oh, okay, I see. Passive effect, active effect, okay. Yeah. Auto attack, per attack, or a double attack. This would be per hit, I would say. On poison buildup. Because technically, this would mean dual. Oh yeah, I'm not showing my screen, sorry. Oh yeah, no, I can't show my screen anyways, because it's Discord. We'll copy paste this shit. Copy text. Ew. Okay. Guitar skills. Copy text. Poison skills. Copy text. Copy text. I could just do copy all, but I actually want to keep the notations on them, so. Copy text. Okay. And then the skill point part, I don't care about you. Okay. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, here. This one right here would probably be per hit rather than on double attack. So double attack would be 2, but if you dual wield, it's 3 or 6. On poison buildup, 10% of poison buildup. I don't know about that one because the way poison buildup is like, poison buildup is like 100 sometimes. That's actually, so that one's 10. Okay, that's not too bad. 2 AP per tick. Yep. Yeah, that's her. Hit your steel sonic blow. Has no cooldown, costs 20 AP. Reverse Claw now causes the target lose 5% damage from Qatar for 10 seconds. Okay. Venom Splasher causes the target to be curably poisoned or deadly poison based on active enchant deadly poisons durations of Venom Splasher. Not sure what that means. It just means they can't cure it. Poison reaction deals double damage when reacting on poison damage target. Grim Fits inflicts random side effect from the following list. So I don't know about Fear and Blind, because Fear is just blind plus snare. It worked, whatever. It's fine. It just means you double dip into the hit fully reduction there. Soul Destroyer ends poison, bleeding, deadly poison, silent, blind, stun. If Venom Splasher is active, deals 50% bonus damage for each stat effect additive. Resets tolerance for poison. Blind, deadly, and poison status effects cost 40 AP. Backslide cancels adrenaline, consuming any remaining AP to gain perfect dodge for 3 seconds. Cost 0 AP. Technically, that's cost remaining AP, but I understand what you mean. Venom Dust, max level reduced to 5, that's fine. Ceiling changed. That is 130. Yeah, same as it currently is. I'd probably shift this to 20. And then put this to 30. That way it's less front loaded. Because Venom Dust is per second you're in it, which is so this is just guaranteed poison functionally, which is fine. Again, that's not a bad thing. No counter attacks from Venom, yeah. Whenever you hit an offensive assassin skill from cloaking or hiding on a poison target, consume a counter. Each hit will deal that is 300% attack damage, yeah, of the same property. Okay, yeah, that should be okay. Basically becomes offensive with any skill on they're poisoned. That's a lot of that's condition, tennis condition though. It's poisoned and from cloaking and hiding now. It's gonna be rough to use. It already is, to be fair, but cloaking with Venom Splasher no longer requires Venom Splasher. Poison reaction. Reduce max level to 5. No longer counter his attacks. They hit within Venom. Countering any reactions. Wait, did I just read that? Yeah, I did. It's okay. Grand General Shield Meteor Assault while dual wielding. Check for poison, deadly poison. Where each set it's found. Applies a buildup as blind. remove Soul Destroyer. Soul Destroyer. Replace scaling with current AP scaling. Okay. Max level change to 5. That's fine. A skill modifier. Adjust the damage. AP scaling. I'm assuming max AP is 200, right? Oh, okay. You have it set to 2 for job level. I don't like the job level scaling on that, to be honest. Mostly because that would end up at 240. That ends up at an awkward number as well. That's my only complaint about that, is I don't like the 240 number. Maybe you leave it at... Yeah, because that means you're going to have 102 at the start, and by the time you get this max, by the time you get this, put a point in this, which I don't see the requirements for it. I'm assuming it's a solo skill anyways. That would be... yeah, I mean, you're going to at least have 102, which is awkward. I'd rather it be 100. Or 200, and then gain 50 at, what's it called? And then new skill. But we'll see. That would cost another skill point. We want to avoid doing that. Alright, who cares? Fuck it, you have 240 AP. Damage modifiers. Okay. Deflection, auto counter skill for daggers or swords only. No damage, just ignores the hit. Cause the max abilities just to automatically trigger target the deflected target. Okay, so it's counter deals for each and every one of the following statuses. No skill requirement. Bull here saying counter first guitar to use gear switch. Okay. Advanced skills for guitar. Advanced guitar master unchanged. To be honest, I wouldn't mind removing these two. Replacing those two. Great Light of Poison, yep. No longer a damage modifier, has 30-second duration. That's Hysteria on cooldown. Consume a potion to generate 100 AP, requires that the poison 1, adrenaline 1, has a 30-second cooldown. Puts enchantment with the poison on cooldown. 100 SP. I'm not seeing any poison according to the community. Teddy was here. Okay. A few questions. I don't know how long you've been here, so I was reading through your thing. For this one, for the auto attack AP generation, this should be per hit, not per double attack. So double attack would be 4, double attack with dual daggers would be 6. Or 2 with dual daggers. But I don't know if you want that or not. I'm fine with this, I'm fine with this, fine with that. You don't actually mention what deadly poison does, by the way. I'm assuming it's unchanged. The deadly poison is just the poison effect chance now, rather than what's it called? Because you don't mention it anywhere, so that's an assumption on my part. Okay. Other than it's damage related, but the actual like status effect part's there. I'm down at Transseals already. Here, yeah, I already read it. Yeah, no longer applies down fire of 30-second duration. Yeah, is that a 30-second poison duration? Is that a 30-second buff duration? Like, those are, it's ambiguous. So, my assumption is a 30-second buff duration to apply poison when redo damage. Do anything that pauses status generation, poison generation. Something I wouldn't mind removing Guitar Mastery and Sonic Acceleration, to be fair. I wouldn't mind moving those two skills outright. And just Sonic Acceleration, just give it to the class, the base skill. And Guitar Mastery, again, it could be on the base weapons. Its Guitar Mastery makes more sense than Sonic Acceleration, at least. And then something else. I don't see any poison modifiers for increasing your damage with poison itself. I was thinking about that. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's absolutely fair. Though you don't get it till trans, so okay. And then the other one is there was something else. Oh no! Sorry, I meant modifiers for poison damage, for poison status damage. For instance, you can add flat damage to poison, or add a percentage of your attack damage to poison property damage. Without changing the base status, you can just give it to Assassin. Addendum? Oh, okay. I probably... Oh, okay. Poison Knife Thief, Toxic. Extra damage to each hit a poison target. Deflection. Okay, yeah, apparently I didn't copy that. My bad. Yeah, that's quite a bit of power. Auto weapon, so people might try a hybrid build. But poison knife. But that requires specifically poison knife. Okay. So in other words, dual dagger only. Okay. Yeah, that knife's not very good, but it'll be useful. It'll be really strong early on, at least. There was something else. Oh yeah, for cloaking, I was considering removing any additional effects. And what does this mean right here? Yeah, that's fair. What is this right here? I don't know what this means at all. Okay. In cloaking? 1 second. Yeah, job assassin. Build. Cloaking. Oh, that's the speed. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's how much speed do you speed you get. Yeah. You cut it in 5, but the numbers are the same. So it would be less speed. Alright. Are you plus 32 speed? Yeah, I'm like, that's 40 speed at level 5. And minus 75 speed at 5. Minus 75, by the way, we like decrease agility. You can always remove the slowing part outright. Just remove the slow part, so you don't ever move slower and you only move faster against walls. That'd be a cleaner method, I think. Okay. Let's see. Let me go through again. Unchanged. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then for this one right here, for Milady's Kiss, the status build-up part, the bonus status build-up, I'll just see if I can do that. Easily do that. It might just be that because there's no, in the status build-up part of the code, there's no skill checks. It doesn't tell you what skill is calling it. It doesn't do that. It just tells you this is the status effect and this is the percentage I call. So it might be easier to give it more hits and lower its damage per hit. So instead of doing 150% buildup, make the APM go down to like APM over 15 at max level. Yeah, so do like, I don't know, minus 3 APM per level, something like that. Though that would still be less than 2.5x, but I'd be like 20. Yeah. Deflection, counter, yeah, it lets you counterattack. Well, this I'm assuming this is plus 100% attack. That's not 100% damage. Okay. It would so it would just that Ember down to the same ratio. It also means you'd be hitting like quite a few more times, which feels better from yeah. I read it right here. Which would lots of hits feels better for some people. Other people like big numbers, some people like lots of hits. So. and originally I was going to code the multi-hit one as multiple hits. Oh, so you specifically said you cannot crit, which is fine. I'm assuming that's to differentiate Qatar from non-Qatar. Remember that that's a damage modifier you're losing. But if you're building up so much status effect, that's fine. That's because the crit next patch it will try next patch. Patch going out tomorrow. That fixes the assassin crit. Cloaking is supposed to be 100% crit chance, not 10% bonus. So I need some water in my throat. But yeah, the clear distinction of crit versus non-crit, especially since Qatar double your crit chance. I was actually thinking about this when I was working on Homunculus. Adjusting crit chance to just be crit chance. Basically remove crit shield from the game, unless it's from gear. So you won't naturally get luck crit shield or luck. Yeah, so remove crit shield from the game passively. Make it specifically gear based. By crit shield, I mean crit chance shield. And then that way, when you see 100 crit, you have 100% crit chance. And then lowering numbers for crit modifiers. Or not, yeah, for crit chance modifiers across the board. I can see the benefit of both. Obviously, that means, and then I could give specific mobs a crit shield, but then you wouldn't be able to see that, and that's an invisible stat, and it's already an invisible stat. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn both ways. I would lower the crit chance you get from gear specifically. It would probably be like a 25% reduction. So instead of getting plus 20 crit chance, you get plus 15 crit chance. But since there will be no crit shield anymore, yeah. Well, the thing is, no. Yes, it's lower, but you're losing 30%. Like, you end up for like a lot of fights you can't crit at all. Take a look at like any monster that has like 100 crit or 100 luck, you're not fucking critting. Yeah. Obviously in a lot of like low end fights, it doesn't do much. In like some areas that mobs don't have flay. No, you are not. Is it that low? Let me check the numbers. I know it's different for monsters. I know it's a custom value for monsters. Well, for non-players specifically. Import battle comp. But yeah, so mobs have a 20.25 or 2.5 crit lowering per luck. Yeah, it's actually 3.3. Yeah, luck over 4 for monsters. Um, so 120 would be 125 at 100 luck. I mean, it's not that bad. Obviously, there's like Valkyrie, which have like 300 luck, but that's an outlier. But if you lose, yeah, Valkyrie, Angelus, fucking the Scaraba. I know they have a fuck ton of luck. Or they did. I don't know if they still do. I'm not seeing a ton of assassinate skills in here. Like, I see poison skills. But I just see, like, standard DPS skills. There's nothing that cries out, this is an assassin for me. And yeah, adrenaline enables all that. I read adrenaline. Yeah, it's just a toggle. No cooldown, 20 AP. Yeah. That's fair, that's fair. In the game, we're mostly PvE anyway, so. Yeah, the only thing I see different I would probably adjust is auto attack. Instead of 2 per attack, you do 2 per hit. That way, dual daggers. Though, guitars have that fake second hit sometimes. Oh wait, no, that's double attack. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so just 2, 4, 6. Yeah, my brain was dying. Sorry, I corrected myself. Yeah, guitar is double attack. Yeah. Thank you. I realized. Yeah. Yeah, and then dual dagger has 3 hits, obviously, because it's first hit can double attack. I'm assuming this is just poison target, not deadly poison target. And you just add a deadly because, yeah. Whenever you say poison, I usually assume deadly poison as well, because deadly poison is just poison. Yeah, just for clarification, whenever you say poison, I assume deadly poison. It is better to clarify because people will be pedantic. I don't see an. Oh, this is another one I didn't see. I don't see an execute. What we were talking about. Or if I miss it. Yeah, bonus crit chance on Ripper Claw. That's fine. Excess crit chance. Okay, this will be possibly pain in the ass to code. Particularly with the way crit chance works right now. So we simplify crit chance. That'll make that a lot easier. It wasn't after that. I mean, no, it's a good, especially considering Sonic Blow, or not Sonic Blow, but especially considering Katagi double crit chance. It's doable. It's just going to be awkward to do. With the way it's currently headed. That's fair, okay. Okay. Yeah. To choose the Guitar Mastery, go to pre-creds. Should that become a pre-cred skill? Wait, no. Guitar Mastery already is. I'm thinking Advanced Guitar Mastery, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Advanced Guitar Mastery I wouldn't mind replacing, not Guitar Mastery. What we were talking about earlier. Yeah. Yeah, if I were to replace another skill, the skills I would replace would be Advanced Guitar Mastery and Sonic Acceleration. Those are the two skills that I think can go away. Advanced Guitar Mastery doesn't do anything. Like it does damage obviously, but it doesn't do anything that adds to the kit. Those things could just be in the kit, the base kit. Yeah. Is it 10% crit chance per level? Let's see, ASC underscore AD. Max. Oh, that's right. I moved it to the skills themselves instead of being passive because I don't like the whole hidden variable thing. That's fine. Yeah. I could just adjust Advanced Guitar Mastery, move the crit modifier to Guitar Mastery, and then move the damage modifier to the skills. Or just ignore the damage modifier part. Because, oh my god. Is it ADV underscore? Let's see. AS. Oh, there it is. Assassin Cross Guitar. Find our references. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, each one adds 10% crit chance. Or, yeah, 10% crit chance. What else is it? About references. Yeah, so there's literally here, which is a card effects modifier, by the way. Yeah, plus 50% damage, obviously, with the guitar. It is not going to be scoffed at, but it only affects physical skills. And there's still the thing, yeah. So we could remove that skill and give Assassin Cross another skill, another DPS tool. Or execute tool or something along those lines. Yeah, I was playing League the other day. I was going through the assassin classes a little bit. Yeah. If adrenaline's up, it consumes all your AP as for an execute type skill. And then if it's not up, have it do, I don't know, percent missing HP or something like that. I don't know. Those are just examples. But I was looking through the assassins on League, and it's like the mechanic I like would be really hard to do in RO. Like Talon's invisibility, I really like where he shoots out all the blades, goes invisible, and then relocates, and all the blades go to him. I really like that. So jumping over the walls, stuff like Rengar's ranged auto attack. Zed, I wouldn't touch Zed because that's more ninja, but yeah, Shaco's fucking jump invisibility to get onto you. He's on status. Or back in the day, fucking old Draven. Draven's fucking base auto attack with the axe had plus 30% AD bleed, which is disgusting. But I was playing Oaken Tower, and the bleed in that game, the way it works is every time you hit something, you add the bleed number to the damage for every hit. And it doesn't go down ever. Obviously, that's a slightly different type of game, but that's what made me think of bleeding or a damage modifier per hit from a status effect. That would really fit into the status build. Obviously, you put it on Toxin, it looks like, right? Oh, I haven't copied all this one. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let Poison Dagger apply Thief class Toxin. Have extra damage for a hit on poison targets that also have Toxin. Yeah. That's fair. The thing is, it's actually harder to experiment with an item than it is on a skill. Depends on the numbers. Depends on the numbers. If you add 5% of your attack damage per hit, that's not like that's 5 plus 5% attack per hit. So for like a Sonic Blow, that would be 8 hits. But for like Melody's Kiss, assuming we leave it at 30, which would be double your attack speed. That is what 12 hits. No. 5% attack damage per hit. Off this, not less than an Andre guard, but that's. My point was, if it's passive, it's functionally passive bonus damage on top of them being poisoned per hit. Yeah, 5% might be too low, actually. Yeah, probably close to like 15%. 15 to 20% of your attack damage per hit. And since it's flat, small hits are good. Because Sonic Blow is Sonic Blow. How much Sonic's blows? Sonic Blow is 8 hits up to 15. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it up to 15 hits? Yeah. Yeah, so 15 times 5, even alone, would be plus 125% damage. Or not 125, 185? 35. Yeah, so plus 75%. Yeah, I know that's slightly less than I thought. That'd be like 10% damage increase on Sonic Blow. So yeah, 5 would be way too low, probably like 15. Adding an extra 225% attack damage to your Sonic Blow damage. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I said 5 would be too low, yeah. I replaced the 5 with a 15. but functionally, yes. I mean, yeah, it's a 10% damage modifier. Also, there's 2 types of poisons. Yeah. That's the problem with status builds. Like, status builds can't exist in a world where you guys kill monsters fast. Which is one of the reasons why I was looking at I wanted to reduce your guys' damage. Like, I'm constantly trying to reduce your guys' damage, and every time I do anything that lowers damage, I hear complaints. It lowers farm efficiency. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I meant, I assume Toxin was a stacking modifier, by the way. Where it increased in number of stacks, like melting. Is that not the case? That's not the case, right? I just realized, because in my head that's how it worked. Okay. If that's not the case, yeah, no, it would probably need to be like 50% attack damage. Like 35 to 50, somewhere in that range. But yeah, if it was stacking, like melting, then where each hit applies it. Assuming depends on how it stacks. Depends on if it is reducible by resistances, like if it's reducible by buildup or not. Melting is not reducible by buildup, for example. Melting is just melting. It's not. It doesn't have a buildup mechanic. Yeah, so it depends if it's buildup or not. Buildup is bad in PvE. Buildup is not bad in PvE. It just slows down in PvE for longer fights. Just so you guys don't stun lock monsters for the entire fight. Because the status, like poison status fights last a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Like, if you guys are taking more than 9 minutes to fight it, yeah. But you also don't get the build-up is also bad because you don't get the random stun on your first hit and then you definitively fight. So, like, yes, it's good, but also it's bad. It's consistent, though. That's the thing. It's always consistent. Which, yeah, like, the reason why Coma is not built up is because Coma needs to have the chance to instantly kill your target on the first hit. It needs to have that for it to feel good. Actually, I think melting might actually build up now that I think about it. Let's see. Oh no, it's not okay. No, melting is not built up. Melting is just chance. Yeah, like I'm assuming drinking a poison bottle is still just attack speed, and then enchant deadly poison doesn't consume does enchant deadly poison consume a bottle? Yeah, enchant deadly poison still consumes a bottle, and you have hysteria, which resets your AP. Yeah, I'm just mathing it out. Um, we will probably need to adjust Deadly Poison's recipe then. Um, Deadly Poisons are a pain in the ass to farmer at the moment. Either adjust the recipe or adjust the monster to drop their items. That's right, you get 5. I was thinking you guys got 2 still. Yeah. And it's 100% craft chance, right? Yeah, because you don't need the, you don't have the plus 400% attack damage or whatever. Yeah, I think Enchantment Poison is one of the dumbest skills in the game, period. It is such an overtuned skill. Well, the base class is weak as fuck, so like it needs to be overtuned. Another change I think about doing is lowering Assassin's HP to match Monk. Yeah, it is very much an MMO or KMMO skill. Yeah, so another thing I'm thinking about doing is lowering the I was saying something, now I can't remember what I was saying. My brain's completely blank. I said it and then I read your message and I forgot it. Yeah, lower E Synix P to match champion. So they're not like literally top tier HP. Like they should not be matching. No, they don't. They do not need more defensive tools. You have backslide, you have cloaking, you have hiding. You have 3 defensive tools already. And Synix does not need defensive tools. They need, if an assassin's job is not to be defensive. Hiding works on EVPs, right? Oh no, hiding does not work on EVPs. They're the fucking detect. Yeah, backslide. Yeah, you have backslide. Yeah. You know what does work on MVPs though? Hardy. In GVG, you have hiding and cloaking though, and between the two of them, you can dodge those skills. Hiding dodges everything but hook property, so. You're right, but they're also an assassin. They also have Hot Flee and Perfect Dodge, which you have. And Flee reduces damage. And it's just physical damage, but. You also have more HP, effective HP, now than you did before. So the gap is going to be... Yeah. Yeah, I still need to do that. Yeah, so I still in my to-do list. I think I should put it, put it in my notes right here. It's not that much. The reason why I picked Monk for a reason, because Monk is on the higher end still. I can actually, I have the numbers in a document. Drives. Let's see. Wait, where's the HP one? Ah, okay. I mean, I don't need a check live. I can literally just pull up the documents for live. The 2.5x part really matter for the ratio of how much you're losing. Import. See job stats. Oh wait, no, that's not the one. Base points. Assassin. Yeah, Assassin has the same HP as Viking and Buccaneer as well. We have 6100 base. And oops, monkey is that SB. And Monk has 5,000. So you'd be losing, yeah, let's say about 17%. Let me take a look at HP pool real quick. Uh, 6300 is Dragoneer, 6100 is Assassin, 4800 is Star Gladiator, 55,000 is Monk. Druid is also 5,000. So Druid's artificially tanky. Okay, that's there. Yeah, 4,200 on magic classes. 8,000 on Knight. Knight, Daimyo, Phalanx all have 8,000 HP. 3,000. This is Mage. Yeah, those are mages. Mage class are 3,000. Oh, those are first jobs that way. Okay. For reference, Stalker, which is also a melee class, has 4,800. Yeah, you have 50% more HP than they have. Hiding, spacewalk, and backslide. Well, tunnel drive, but same thing. Oh yeah, and reject sword. Sorry, they do have reject sword. Strip weapon is. It's a defensive tool, but it's also... Yeah, but I'm talking about melee. The fact that they use a bow is why I'm perfectly fine with them being lower in general. Yeah, but Assassin is an offensive class. Is way more offensive, right? Like, the Assassin fantasy is to be offensive, not defensive. So I'm perfectly fine giving up defensive tools or giving up some defensive stats for more offense. I don't think they should be tankier than fucking Knight sometimes. Like, obviously that's a slight exaggeration because Knight is ridiculously tanky. There's honestly an argument to be made that cloaking should work against mobs. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Like cloaking and hiding should work against more mobs, like MVPs. If you're hiding, you hit an MVP. It's just a root attack, so don't do it. Yeah, because it would also drop aggro. Which honestly, aggro management is the harder part of it. No, their AoE still hits them. Yeah. Cloaking, it still hits cloaking. It doesn't hit hiding. Hiding has immunity to damage. Cloaking has no immunity to damage. If I shoot a arrow shower at your location and you're cloaking with a monster, you will still get hit, even if they don't have a detection. Yeah, so if you cloak next to me and I have a monster that does arrow shower on me and it hits you, you get hit. Yeah. Hiding thing is detection lets you hit, regardless. But I'm talking about if you remove the detection thing, it won't hit anymore for hiding. It would still hit for cloaking. I'm talking about cloaking and hiding work differently. Hiding makes you actually invulnerable to the damage other than Earth property. And Earthquake. Earthquake ignores hiding. We did it? I forget if I made Earthquake ignore hiding. Yeah. Cloaking, on the other hand, I know cloaking does not work like that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I know it ignored it in vanilla, but I don't remember if I changed it and changed it back or changed it and left it. I know our Earthquake is like significantly stronger than vanilla. So I took properties of renewal, Earthquake, and just added it on. Okay. Yeah, just remove detector from MVP as the default. That's probably what I would do. If you're not, fine. We ball. Let's test it out. To detector. Auto references. Let me find DB mob DB sorry. No bot. What do you mean bot isn't found? Oh, I'm gonna get an import, my bad. You dumbass. I'm DB import Bob. Yeah, because it's AI and class is boss. AI 21 class boss. Okay. Class boss. Yeah, I can just remove this right here. And then any insect monsters, because insect, is it insect and undead? Or insect and demon? I forget. They would still have, what is it called most likely? Yeah, okay. Insect and demon. Monsters can teleport regardless of teleporting. Yeah, the MVP rude thing ignores that. And they also will do the whole walk away thing as well. Oh wait, do they can they be root attacked in this tower? They can't tell you? Okay, maybe I'm misremembering. Then it looks like they can't teleport. It shouldn't break the counter thingy, but because they're teleporting them, they're in the same map still. And it's on kill, so. It doesn't, where they are on the map doesn't matter. It would work, it would just, you have to find them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so if they teleported to a floor you haven't been to, you get stuck. Yes, I know. Yeah, that's fair. No, that should definitely stay like that then. Let's turn off the detector real quick. Let's see how this works. Oh, with the turn off. Close, build solution. I might add. Yeah, currently it's on bosses as well, which include mini bosses. Oh, and then one other change, I don't know if you were here for that thing, is the amount of AP you get from Adrenaline. I don't know if I like getting 240 AP. Yeah, starting off at 102 and ending on 240. Oh, okay. I'm like, obviously the numbers need to be tweaked because there's no way we're gonna get those numbers right in the first try because auto attacking is going to be the highest output income regardless. 200 seems about right. 250 seems about right. It could also, you just adjust the numbers. Yeah. $48 custom EDP. Yeah, that's fair. I just don't like the whole level because starting at 102 is a bit awkward. Yeah, like, it's the level scaling part that I don't like, or at least the way if level scaling stopped at say job level 50, that's fine because then it'd be, oh, you have 200 at max level. Or 250 at max level, however you end up. But it shouldn't change. If you want to add more to trans, it's probably best to add a new skill, add it to a skill itself. So, for instance, you could add it to SBK as a passive. SBK's passive passively increases your max AP by 50. But then if you're not using it, you have it built into it. But also getting more max AP at level as a job level 70 is nice. It's just the numbers I don't like. Yeah, so maybe it's fine. It's probably fine, to be fair. Yeah. Because having access to more AP is nice, but also like how much AP you have feels different will empower how many skills you use in a row. So Sonic Blow, you can start with 5 Sonic Blows, and then you end up with 10 Sonic Blows. That part's okay. Oh, okay. That's oh, you can still see me. Good, am I boss? No. Okay, damn it. Okay. That's heal. Am I pistol detector? Wait, doesn't it tell you if it's a detector, does it? Welcome back. Yeah, you can still see me even without. What's up, PLV? So I need to do more than just that change. Oh, there's a specific check is boss as well. Oh my god. How goes it? Yeah, so is mode boss, is mode detector. Yeah, is detector, is boss. Upper tunnel drive, elements not equal earth, blah blah blah. I see. Perfect hiding lets you hide from. Doesn't let you hide from the boss, that's right. I love how this check is literally here like 4 times. Camouflage, health steal, that's fine. What's the switch? Target type, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Build solution. build, full solution. Go ahead and try this again. It's going to have some unintended consequences, but like some cheese factor you guys are going to do. What do you have to DLV? I love it. I love a good map, to be fair. Okay. Hide. Yeah, spawn. M39. Spawn. M39. Okay. Nope. What does that mean? Oh, the little guys can see me because they're demons still. That's right. Yeah, heal. Yeah, see, Cloak, I still get hit by Fell Judgment. God damn it. No, no. Let me go ahead and what's a good boss? Oh, that's right. Or follow. Heal. There we go. Grimtooth works in cloaking, alright. Yeah, item, bar. Oh! That was Sonic Blood, that was not Grimtooth. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want this to be a thing, though. Yeah, because he's not teleporting. Why can't I pick that up? Is it because I walked over it while cloaking? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is gross. Obviously I do like no damage, but let me add all stats 999. Let me go ahead and bump my stats up real quick. Okay. Oh no, that's regular heal. Does he not? Is he not gonna cast what they're called? Yeah, bosses ignore cloaking completely. I already said that. If you need to find a non-boss monster, hiding will avoid it. Yeah. It's specifically a non-boss monster cannot hit you while you're hiding. Or you can use hiding to dodge. Oh. I didn't say anything about detectors, though. What I said was that if you're standing next to me, you get hit by things in clothing. Also, why is he not casting his big heal? Ah, did I? No, hiding only protects you from non-detectives. Oh, look, I got mastered. There's check your ETC tab for Steel Mastery. Alright, 2 levels there, so. Aye. I spelled properly, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I like this change. It would require a little bit more work. Probably add a way for MVPs to detect you via skill type thing. Either sight or root watch or detect. Something along those lines. But I wouldn't mind cloaking and hiding working on bosses. And then obviously we would keep the detection on I would want to keep the detection on insects and demons. And then you could use Perfect Hide, but then make Perfect Hide not. Maybe make Perfect Hide not work on bosses still. So if they could detect you, you can't hide again. The main thing is I don't want cheese with hiding and clothing. Yeah, because that job ROG lead, that job Walker, that J level, that heal, that skills. Yeah, where's backslide? Backstab. Spawn at 39. Yeah, I do not want this. Wait. Oh, can I use the weapon? I'm so confused. Where's my weapon? Yeah. Yeah, this seems degenerate. I'm sorry. Wide sight to root watch and all MVPs. The thing is, then you would just go invisible again. And it would give you so much time to heal up and do things. Regression. Oh. We do have a status that prevents hiding already. Yes, you're right. Sorry. But we don't want to just be on root attack because we want, if you're in group play, we want it to not trigger. Just on root attack because you still want to be able to fight something. Does root attack trigger when you're in a party? It does, right? Let me hide her real quick. I'm gonna hop on the server. as long as MP is targeting someone, it's not root attack. Oh, that's what I want to double check. Let's go ahead and head into here real quick. I need something that's weak enough that we don't kill it, but it doesn't kill us. But if I do warp underscore LA, and then I do hide, which is actually completely hide from MVPs. Spawn P H R T E O N I. Yeah, so if I hit him, he teleports, right? Where are you? You're on number 0, right? You okay? Oh, sorry. He did teleport, by the way. I'm gonna recall you. Go ahead and just get his attention. Oh yeah, correct. Yeah, so as long as you're here, he won't do it. So yeah, you're in rude attack, we can apply it. There we go. Run, no, run. Fake name 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh shit. So yeah, we could add a party check for it, basically. If you were to attack it, either have it actually always warp, which is probably less healthy option, or like you suggested, check if stealth. If your attacker is stealth, then cast wide, functionally wide sight. I think wide sight works so weird. Why not? No. If root attack and target their own self, both. It's a double condition, not a singular condition. Because I don't want to have it be like, oh yeah, you're over a wall, I'm gonna have wide sight type thing. Granted, because then that's just a wasted action of the mob. We don't want the mob to do a wasted action, because that will lower the difficulty of the mob. I'm going to revert this change. Okay. Status mob. Hello. Smile and wave. Okay. So I reverted the change. Let me actually write this down. This will be a change I'll be doing in the future. I'll probably do it with the assassin update rather than today, because it requires more work. In this works against MVP. Boss. New rude attack. Boss invis check. So the Magnum Break will be a GRF, will be a file in the GRF. actual file itself, you'll have to find it. It's going to be a texture file or a TGA file, depending on the skill. Some are TGA, some are just texture files. I believe Magnum Break is just a texture file, or a series of texture files, and you would just edit pixel letters. If you wanted to add custom animations to skills, that's a little different. There are a few ways you can go about doing that. If you wanted to add, there's two ways of adding custom skills. There's using effects via the LUA file or server side. So if I do animation, I added a custom thing I added a custom field for animation ID. So like, I can change what animation it calls for certain skills. For editing official skills, though, you literally have to edit the file, and most of those effects are hard-coded. If you want to add a new effect that's completely brand new, that doesn't exist at all, your best method is actually to add a hat effect. Add a hat effect and then attach it to your target or yourself, depending on thing. The only negative about that is you can't use it for ground effects, but you already can't do anything for ground effects because ground effects suck. Yeah, adding new ground effects is like the worst possible fucking thing. There was somebody, I know there was somebody working on some custom client stuff. So got my donut is all gone now. I'm sad. Did that answer your question, Revy? Revia? Yeah, Revia. Revia Bang. Okay. Yeah, if you have like more detailed questions, I suggest you ask them via the Discord. People there are usually helpful. But for your exact question for Magnum Break, it would just be a texture file edit. I don't remember what it's called. I can do a quick glance through. Let's see. This would be in. So I use a full custom GRF, or GF setup. So it won't be exactly the same, but no, it's not called Magnum. You are correct. It's going to be under texture, effect, and then that's not what I wanted to close. Open that back up. Yeah, that's a ton of work. I would love like a full custom client, because I don't do anything official basically anymore. I just do a little custom stuff. Which is how I prefer it anyways. Okay, I can show you what I'm looking at. I don't think that's it, no. Ton of TGA files. Let's go ahead and sort by size real quick. So we know it's going to be bigger than 404, so we can just skip all those. Or maybe we can skip like half of the fucking file. Okay. Bells. There's lightning. Yeah. Yeah, no, it is a texture file. I already know that. I've seen it before. That's why I mentioned. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a BMP. If you're using a custom client and you don't use any references to RO, and you don't, and you're just using like the Rthena or Eathena, the thing about Rthena and Eathena is because if you're Rthena or using Rthena or Eathena or Hercules, those have actual legal attachments to them. So you can't just make a game and use Rthena. Okay, just being like if you can't use Rthena as a base to make a new game, and like post it on Steam, for example. Using Unity is great. Like, I'm sure you've already played Spirit Vale by now. Not my favorite game, but not bad. What is that? We know. Andy, why? Yeah, we're restricted from the dot. BMP. BMP. I mean, they won't. There's already one that exists. The one that Dueler's working on, as well as the one that there's been like three different people have done this already. Just some random ass fucking like map stuff in here. Fire, leaves, some random words. Yeah, a lot of the old skills are just gonna be gibberish, like, and they're gonna call like different BMP files in a certain order. So like this right here is, I think, strip helm. Part of strip helm. Yeah. Obviously this is close, but that's Dustbuster, whatever it's called. Like there's counterattack. Cart boost. And like the visual effects on them are usually done by hard coded by the client. That's why it's gonna be hard to find. I'm not seeing it either. I know it exists. I know I've seen it. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but I know I've seen it. There's also the subfolder here too, but. A few effects. But you can't see my files, it's fine. Yeah, for the but I really wish there was like a really good client I could use for customization, because some of the stuff I would love to do. I could go down and list like probably like 100 different features I would love to have. I know I could do some custom UI stuff with hooks and stuff, I know that there's a couple people who've been doing them recently. Like one guy just added full controller support to his server. Um, his server is also like I sent him a bunch of code a while back for design stuff. He's doing not a roguelite, but like a roguelite out of it. And he just added full controller support. Yeah, and there's some UI. Like, I would love to. Let's see. Let's pull up this real quick. You scroll down to here. Like, I would love to make a UI for this right here, and replace one of my NPCs with this UI. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm gonna spend the time to do something in Unity, I'm just gonna make a new game scratch. So that's how I feel about that one. Okay. Well, yeah, I wish you luck on that then. Okay. What did I change here? I changed something, but save it. Let's go ahead and close your document. No. However, you're even still here. I'm assuming you are. Let's see. I think I figure out what I want to do with Chaotic Benediction. So I have 2 goals for left for Homunculus. Yeah, ringyellow.tga. And then there's the actual TGA file. Good post. And I already gave chain instruction. Chain instruction is already autobolt, by the way, for Sage. It's like Sage autobolt. I do think the stats on Homunculus are too high right now, though. I do think they need a nerf. Still, again. Ugh. I'm fine with their HPs being really high. That's perfectly fine by me. But they're particularly the magic points at the moment are ridiculously strong. So if I do at job reader, this is no cards, so at quest skill, it's what, like 230, 238. No. That's not just Y, but also like they have 400 in. Also, no, it does not scale twice as fast as strength. The strength has the secondary modifier that was added like 6 months ago, where it gives you a percentage of your strength. It multiplies again, remember? It is not just over 12, over 10 anymore. Over 10 squared. Was it based on weapon attack? Oh, so it doesn't. So that's right. So it doesn't affect. What's it called? I don't know where it is in the code, so I'm not going to look it up. But no, they do not have weapon attack. You are correct. But yeah, so let's see. Call Homunculus. Yeah, so if I do R skill. Let's go ahead and just do a chain instruction. Spawn 1905. Alt. So Alt or Control. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so that does 38,000 damage. Yeah. just... That's a lower level, by the way. That's not even max level. So if you like Altar skill, if I actually manually cast it, yeah, it'll do like 60,000. And that's just bolts. $38,000, sorry. Wait. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. There's still only 5 hits. That might still be the wrong number of hits. Maybe? Yeah, 63,000. Yeah, this is no gear. Absolutely no gear. So, obviously my stats are high, but your stats don't affect your homunculus at all. You can have 1 all stats and still your homunculus will do really well. Which I think that's perfectly fine. Like, you should, if you want to build full tank on yourself and then have your homunculus still your damage, you can do it. You're stupid, but you can do it. So I think I'm going to lower their numbers again. Or maybe tweak their magic attacks modifiers. Or their strength, or their attack modifiers. Like, give them a base attack as well. And then lower the numbers. But if I do Alt-R, delete, yes. Call homunculus. Let's do lip real quick. At home level 100. At home randomly 1000. At home 3 100. There's no E there. Yeah, that's fine. Support magic DPS is fine, but doing 61,000 damage, 58 to 61,000 damage without cards is too much. Like, that's more than a wizard or a sage. Like, yeah, that's just more than a wizard or a sage, period. Like, that's more than a ninja does. That's where my problem is. And then since the numbers aren't high, it's like, oh yeah, it's 1,000%. Like, it's not like I can lower the numbers of the modifiers. So I'd rather just lower their stats. Either lower their stats outright across the board, or lower their magic scaling if I don't lower their stats. I'd rather lower their stats though, because, and then like keep their HP and the SP modifiers high. I like those. But let's go ahead and do let's do at home evolve, at home evolve, at home mutate, R skill. Let's see, touch up heal, mental change. I also need to change it so brain surgery doesn't refresh. But so now, like mental change, I've nerfed mental change because it was absurd before. Yeah, okay, that's better. It was doing 13,000 per hit. Or how much was it doing? It was doing 6,500 per hit before. So it just uses your max magic attack. Yeah, she can still cast spells and stuff. She no longer. So it no longer Its duration is shorter, its cooldown is slightly longer, its uptime is higher. The magic attack ratio is lower. It's 40% of your magic attack instead of 100% of your magic attack. It no longer sets you to 10 HP and SP when it finishes. And no longer swaps your HP and your SP values. So you keep your HP and your SP. Yeah, see that it just ended. Or you keep 10% of your HP. That's exactly what it was before. Was magic auto attack. Yeah. Even with the 3,000 HP SP she has here, it was so low. Yeah, so remove that shit. It'll also remove the bonus int because she got like 120 extra int when it was active. It was either 120 vit and 90 int or the other way around. But it was 120 and 90. So, okay. Yeah, this is more in line with the power I would want. Obviously, wait, I have ridiculous stats in that. Stats. Yeah, we have higher magic attack. So if I lower the magic attack, that number will go up. By the way, currently 40%. I'd probably up it to 60%. I wanted to do about 3,000 damage per hit. Auto. Considering she already out damages you with an auto attack. I know his investment and all that stuff, so like it's fair. She slaps us, yeah, it's maybe damage for her, yeah. Let's see, view. Oh no, Alt R, delete. Skill. Oh. The fucking chain right there is so dumb. Oh! I don't know what. Let me go ahead and call Homunculus. Let's go ahead and call Filler real quick. At home level 100. At home friendly 1,000. At home friendly. Oh, thank you. I don't know who. Oh, that's something. How are you? Are you going to be around for a bit? If you are, I can hop in my VC for you. I am in the Stream Voice channel now on my Discord. Okay. That's fair. Yeah. But look at this little fucker's attack speed. Look at this. Yeah, what's another for? Exactly. Hungary 100 at home default at home mutate. Okay. There you go. I forgot that this gets deleted. Why do you have SPR 44? You should have Homunculus DB, Eleanor. Yeah, they should be Bloodlust, not blood. Save. I'm working on okay, yeah, I'm working on Homunculus. Oh, we were talking about assassin adjustments a bit ago. Now we're working on Homunculus. That's fine, Mel, if you want to. The Homunculus are becoming static. There's no RNG and they're leveling up anymore. I'm going to give them each one new skill, and then they're going to get their S transformations as well. At reload mob DB skill. I think I need to actually put you away. Rest. Oh, Homunculus. I need to grab an item real quick. I need to grab the skill reset potion item. No. Homunculus exchange pill. Homunculus reset pill. Go ahead and reset your skills real quick. Skill. Oh, why do you still have SPR? Skill. Use them like Pal World. Sarah equal machine gun. That died. No, let me go ahead and just use that. Delete, yes. Call Homunculus. Oh, also, I added this UI, which I think you already saw, Nina. But alright, so you can just pick your Homunculus. At home level 100 at home friendly 1000 at home Hungary 100 at home evolve at home mutate. Okay, and then Alt R skills. Why does it still have SB? What? Do I need to reload? Let me restart the server. Run server. Turning bird into cat girl. The cat girl one fits thematically the best. Also, none of them fit properly, like with evolution, other than like fucking like the cat girl can't be the tank. So like skill. There, we'll bust down. Yeah, Bloodlust is also way stronger now, so. Okay, remember that. Yeah, spawn 1905. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's go super speed. Moonlight. So Moonlight. I mostly just I want it needs to feel about the same. What's this one do again? Oh yeah, it's attack speed and attack power. Over to speed. Attack, you fucker. Why are you not attacking? Yeah, obviously the 16,000 is the crit, so. Yeah, they're all different and be different for me, so. And then 4 bust. Why are you not attacking? I'm so confused why it's not attacking. Possibly? No, it just walks to it. Yeah, it's gaslighting. What the fuck are you not attacking, you little shit? I'm so confused. It is. There's just a large log in. Yeah, I don't know why. Might be. That's so weird. I'm so confused. Why would she not attack? Oh, well, thing is, it doesn't because she stopped attacking and Filler fucking aggressively attacks. Delete. Call him Monculus. Like, we fall Filler. Like, she's super fucking aggressive. Like, look at that shit. At home friendly 100. At home hungry 1,000. Then at home level 100. At home evolve. I was also not getting it Bloodlust. I have loyalty, I already did that. Oh wait, apparently I didn't. Didn't I say home friendly 1,000? Yeah, there we go. R skill. There it is. Yeah, SP 44. What the fuck? Filler. No, it's loading. It's saying load Bloodlust. I'm very confused on this one. Is it disregarding my changes to the evolution already? Fine. Should have said bumming. Fuck you. Yeah, I have it. FDR level max level 0, enemy 0. Bloodlust. On Filler. Yeah, so it should be getting Bloodlust. Oh, that's supposed to be on the tank. That's supposed to be on uh, yeah, so if I Alt R, delete ES, homunculus. Yeah, that's supposed to be on Amister. Because it does a fuck ton of it scales up HP. Shows a big boom. Also, it doesn't set your intimacy to 0. Yeah, but it costs their intimacy, so you can only use it so many times. Yeah, because they have 40,000 HP. Like, oh, sorry. They have 44,000 HP. Yes, that way you don't just boom a fucking MVP 4 times. Resurrect, boom, resurrect, boom, resurrect, boom. That's unhealthy. And then you sit in town for an hour while you recover its intimacy. Well, 3 hours. Fucking degenerate ass. He outdamages you by about 10-fold, that's why. I also fixed castling, by the way. No, he outdamaged you about 10-fold. There's no questions or things on it. I can't fucking use the skill, unfortunately, because yeah, evolve. R skill. At home friendly. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he still had bloodlust, which is not supposed to have. Yeah, he's not supposed to have bloodlust, which is really annoying. What the hell's going on there? Reload mob at DB. He's part of mob DB. Ooh, I saw a bunch of bears. Oh, those are monster drops, so that would be fine. What about Alchemist? Yeah, I mean they're great. Their brewing part is great. The uproot skill is okay. This is an okay combo now. It's not amazing, but it's okay. Bio cannibalize, they're significantly tankier, so actually, yeah, that's debug. So like if I summon a Pangela, item, command, auto. Yeah, that's my man-eater bottle, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Item. Level 137, 100. And if I summon him, yeah, she's at 25,000 HP now. By spam protection. I changed alchemy gloves to single target. Yeah, it switched from fireball to firebolt. The damage is about the same. It's slightly higher for a single target though. It just changes niche. Alchemist glove, it was stupid. Like fireball on physical skills is absolutely stupid. I also was doing some checking on reflect builds. Did you know reflect builds can trigger on-hit effects 3 times? Like in a vanilla? You get 3 rolls for 3 rolls. Yeah. You get your when you hit once, and then you get your when you attack twice, which is disgusting. Obviously, I changed that forever ago because I don't think offensive skill cards should affect your reflect. You should not trigger on attack when hit, which is why I went ahead and doubled it up with the recent changes. So now you trigger when hit twice, which will be more in line with what I want. Also, how's the boosted damage on reflect? By the way, have you actually tested it yet? Since it was fetched by card modifiers and stuff. Alright. I didn't think so, but I figured I'd ask. Yeah, proccing on attack when you're hit is just okay. Yeah, where are we in the list of changes? Drop assassin. Yeah, so after assassin, yeah, thief is the last first job, so that's not extended. So yeah, it's gonna be, we're gonna finish homunculus and alchemist. I'm probably gonna actually stop homunculus after this patch, and I want to get the first homunculus round good before I work on S. Actually, I'll probably do one more patch because I want to give them one more skill each, and then I want to give them and then I'll just disable the recipes for the evolutions. They're in the game technically. You can evolve them right now, like you saw me doing. You just don't have the item to do it. And so it'll be thief, and then we have super novice, which is not going to get any changes. Gunslinger, which needs a little bit of love. Ninja. And then it's the last class. Then it's Star Gladiator. Yeah, and Rogue is basically not getting any changes, I don't think. I think Rogue is fine. It's gonna get its descriptions fixed. That's about it. Soul Linker's after Star Gladiator. Yeah. Yeah, it's Star Gladiator, then Soul Linker. Though I don't think much is going to happen in Soul Linker, to be fair. So easily forgotten. They're useless class. Nobody likes them. All my homies hate Soul Linker. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have extended classes anymore. Our only extended class is Supernova, so that's the closest we have to an extended class. Vanilla SG is a thing. I think Vanilla SG is very poorly designed. I'm gonna put it blunt. It's very poorly designed. It is cool experimentally, but it's poorly designed. Like the overall thing isn't very good. Yeah. Yeah, so Rogue probably won't get basically any changes, so I'm not too worried about Rogue. Yeah, so it's Alchemist and an Assassin. And then, well, Assassin's getting a pretty big set of changes, actually. I didn't like my last set of changes. It didn't feel good. And you guys agreed, so. Oh, who's paying me on Discord? Is Mun streaming? I might switch over to Mun stream. Though he is playing Factorio. Okay. I'm gonna actually call it day. I'm gonna go eat. I'm fucking starving. Let me raid Mun. Oh, I can't do it from. I have to do it from Twitch. Let's see. /raid. /raid. We're going to start the raid, and we can. I'll send you guys over there in a few seconds. I'm gonna go to in-stream though. I'm gonna continue working on this after I eat, after lunch, and then tomorrow I'll push a bunch of stuff, including attack speed fixes, some assassin adjustments for cloaking, and some more homunculus changes. So you all have a good one. I will catch you guys next week. I'll probably stream again next week. So.
Now, on the top left, behind your face, hello, Stolo.
Oh, okay. Hi, Stolo.
There is this, next to the character select, there's this book icon. Click on that.
Ground Zero.
These are essentially the quests.
Oh, okay.
And you can see the one we have, Ground Zero, condition.